little health and a little wealth and a lot of love.
What I'm noticing is you're having charges, and sometimes you don't know that you're getting charged.
Yeah.
But it's not just you; it's everybody. I even look at my stuff, and when I see a charge, so what can you do differently to monitor your expenses?
Not be so flippant with providing my credit card information when I'm signing up for stuff.
I agree with that, and I'm gonna hold you to it. So based upon, I don't see any gym on your. I see $29.99.
Yeah, $20. That's the gym membership.
But really, you're spending $330 for one person. Which, by the way,
it's every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. So
the personal training pays for 3 months at a time, and the payment is, let's say, whatever. What is 280?
260.
260. So 260 every 2 weeks for 6 months, whatever that is.
We're gonna stop that, right?
Of course, it's gone. It's done now.
It's done now. But I saw the last charge I saw was back in February. Okay, good. So you have Balenciaga, you have Hulu. You're paying $90 for Hulu.
Yeah, that's for football.
Okay, so I get that, but you're also paying $200 a month for AT&T. Do you think that you can bundle AT&T with cable?
No, because AT&T is just the internet, and I can get internet for $80 a month. I just spent $180 on it because I called AT&T and said, "Hey, set this up," and didn't tell them to not do the $200 a month one.
Yeah,
it's too much. It's not necessary.
So we can reduce there.
We can reduce there.
Okay. So what I'm seeing from your budget and what I'm seeing from your statements, they don't add up. You're spending a hell of a lot more money than you're taking in.
Mm-hmm.
This is a problem.
Yeah.
Do you see how this is a problem?
I know. That's why I gave myself an ulcer when I was looking at it.
But it's good, though. But the thing is, you're in a good place. You're in a safe space. We're going to go through this. So we're going to cancel all the crunches like we talked about.
I did do that.
Good. And then your subscription. So I'm seeing in your budget, your subscription, you're paying $120 for subscription service. So you have Hulu, that's $90. What else do you have?
So AMC, go to the movies, which is $24 a month. I have them written down because I was...
How often do you go to the movies?
2 or 3 times a month.
How much is a ticket on average?
$20 ticket.
Okay.
Nah, $15 ticket, $12 a ticket.
So you're going to have to compromise because your entertainment budget is $415. That's what you're saying on the spreadsheet.
No, it's more.
It's way more.
Yeah.
Way more.
I know. So Hulu is $89.99. Apple is $19.99.
You watch Apple TV, what's on there?
If I know, I got it, and that's still there. I'll cancel it. Yeah. But like I have it. Like that's what I found when I was doing these scrubs.
Yeah, but good though.
Monarch. I did. You know what? I think I got it from Monarch, and Monarch was dope. Monarch was worth $20. It was not worth it consistently going through.
That's what's happening. They're loving your ass.
I think I also have HBO Max account, which is through Apple. So that's another $15.
Are you actively watching anything on?
Yeah, HBO. I watch a lot on HBO.
But the thing,
Game of Thrones, went through the whole Game of Thrones thing, Lauren and I.
But they're not. Oh, okay.
Ninja Kamui.
The thing is, you have $120 of subscription services, and then you also have $20,000 of debt.
I'm not paying multiple subscriptions for that. I just have all of the subscriptions, and I need to pick the ones that I need.
Yes, I would say cut it in half. Cut it to $60.
Which ones? Wait, it was $60 for what?
For whatever you want to pick. I think you should cut your subscription services in half. I think that's for your income level. You're paying 3% of your income into subscription services.
Yeah.
3% of your income.
It's too much money.
It's way too much money. So what I'm suggesting to you is you need to figure out a way to cut that. So maybe you just keep Hulu. Also, too, this is probably not.
That's not $60 a month. That's $89.
It is. So I think that you can talk to your AT&T provider and you can get cable, and you can probably get football, or you got a lot of friends, go to their house. You know, you're a social guy.
Dubs.
Yeah, like do you actually watch football at home? Probably.
No.
Then why are you paying? You probably can cut that. I'm serious.
I know.
This is the psychology part of what I'm saying.
Not just psychology. It's like I told you I got an ulcer looking at this.
Yes, and we're going to dig into that. So those are your other 2 credit cards. Now let's get into the credit card, or your $10,000 balance that you have. And by the way, do you realize that you have paid $40 fee for your last statement at Chase?
Excuse me?
You heard me. $40 fee.
$40 fee.
You pay it late?
I have no idea.
Okay. I have a rule.
Pretty sure I have it on automatic payments.
Yeah, so you need to look into that. Why are you charged a fee? If you're on automatic payment, why are you charged a fee? $40. What can you do with $40? Well, I saw about 6.
I can go to McDonald's.
Well, true. I saw about 6 empty Monster cans in your truck. Like, we got to cut that down too. So that's $40 you could save. And the fact you don't know what that is, like, that is a certain level of
Error, idiocy.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
I know.
So I'm very much stupid when it goes to this, because it's not ignorant. Like, ignorance is without having knowledge. Like, stupid is having knowledge and not utilizing.
Yes.
And much of this is stupidity.
It is. Well, it's stupidity, but it's not knowing where your money is going.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing that I'm trying to show you.
Stupid.
Yeah, and in the future, you need to know where your money's going.
Yeah.
Cut up 1 credit card, so we're making progress on today's show. So that's it. All right, so let's go through your expenses a little bit here. So you have $268 of Neo Brassiere Savannah.
So went out, and Lauren and I went on a date night.
So for someone who has $20,000 in credit card debt, you're paying $600 a month, and the whole your balance is. How I see it, date night should consist of not $268.
Shit, Savannah's expensive to live at, homie.
Can you cook?
Sure can.
There you go. So $268, that's a thing of the past until you get where you're going.
Right.
That's what I'm telling you. And you have to have a hard conversation. So, for example, I had a hard conversation with my family this year. We didn't do Christmas presents. Normally we do. Normally I took my parents to Nashville, and we did the whole thing, right? It was like, it's a dream of mine to do that, because my dad's been talking about that forever, and I was able to help him get there, right? This year, Emily quit her job. We cut our income in half, and we're high income earners. And we didn't do Christmas presents this year, and then people gave us Christmas gifts, and I didn't tell them, and I probably should have done that. It's probably on me, but I didn't feel good about it. But I want to get to a certain place before I'm able to provide the generosity. There's things that you can do on date night that's a lot cheaper than $270.
I know. I mean, look, I'm very aware that I should not be doing the things that I'm doing. I just continue to do them, which
$600, Chase. You're making someone else rich. That should piss you off.
no.
$600 a month. That's someone that you're paying.
Correct.
Like,
To front me money so that I can go out and feel like a boss.
$600 a month. That's your car payment.
Yeah, I know.
What's JC Lewis Motor Company? $800.
JC, so that is my car. So I went and got my car serviced, got it looked at, got the oil change. They changed brakes, they changed different other, that's expensive.
$860 though? You can't.
I have 75,000 miles on my truck.
So let me ask you this. Does your company pay for
I get reimbursed for it, yeah.
Okay. So Publix, you're spending $960. Nothing But Cakes, you spent $30. Office Max, you spent
Work.
But that you're getting. The thing is,
Get reimbursed for it.
you're getting reimbursed for it, but are you getting your interests reimbursed for it?
No, I'm not. But I do the expenses every single week, so I try to mitigate and try to cut that stuff down.
So
I don't pay any taxes on the reimbursements either. I just have to make sure I do the expense reports on time so that I get it back in time. The company is excellent at being able to reimburse, which is better than any other job I've been with.
Well, that's good. That's good. You have a late fee because of total fees for this period is $40. You paid your payment late, so you need to look at your auto adjustment.
Shit.
Yeah, so that's $40. $40. That's date night right there. That's where your date night should be.
Yeah. You go to Costco and get a whole bunch of chicken bakes. Have a great time.
100%. It's who you're with, not the experience. So Chase,
You've been to Savannah?
yeah,
Savannah's great.
Charlotte's expensive. Like, yes, but right now,
Charlotte's cheaper than Savannah.
So
100%.
So let's look into this. What's more important to you, date night or being debt free?
Making my wife, significant other happy is more important to me.
But you don't need to spend $270. I'm just
You're right. You're not. You're
guarantee you, like in 10
Forgive
years,
me. I don't mean to. That was an incorrect way to respond to that. Being better financially is what is more important.
100%. Especially if
I don't know why I was trying to defend. I'm not trying to defend my action. I did that. All I'm saying is like, remember I was saying like I can justify everything. It's like this was a good night. We had fun. It was a great thing. It's not necessary, and I know that.
And especially in your situation. So we went through your credit cards. We went through all your things. This is not a laughing matter. This is actually very serious. Someone at your
it was a dig. I was laughing, so I didn't get upset.
You are putting yourself at so much financial risk. And as I looked at your statements, it went from 2,000 to 4,000. Now you're 10,000. Like, the banks love you. You are what I call a golden customer for the banks. And the banks want people like you.
Cool.
Who have high income, but who spends more money than they're bringing in. You're spending way more money than you're bringing in. And you've been doing that for quite a bit. So you, in my opinion, like you cut up one credit card, I'm not going to push you, but I think you should cut up every single credit card because you have demonstrated you're unable to handle credit card responsibly. I'm sorry. I'm looking at your statements. I'm just being 100% honest. But I'm trying to help you, though. I'm trying to help you. I think...
Doesn't sound like it.
No, I am trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. So I think that you do not need... Sorry, you're making me laugh. But you do not need to move forward with your credit cards. I think that's something that you should cut up. I think that you should move forward with...
Unfortunately, though, Zach, I'm going to stop you because if you look at the statement, you can read over it or Spark notes it. 70% of those purchases are business related.
But you're going in debt for your business.
Well, yeah. But it's not necessary. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm going in debt. I'm being reimbursed for that. It's just not represented on the statements for that checking because I have it broken up into two different bank accounts. Again, I'm not defending that, just saying like all you're seeing is the expenditures there. And then the minimal amounts of payments back onto the credit card are because they're going elsewhere to other expenses and other things, which is why I'm having this setup with you. So it's like, hey, look, where do I focus the amount of money that I'm making to, better put myself into a in a financial situation? Like that credit card is my spend credit card.
So you spent $2,700 last credit statement, and
probably spend up to $7,000 a month just traveling, working, being in hotels.
How much of that is actually in your business, like your company?
I would say about 70 to 80%.
Okay, so.
I mean, you have the statements.
I do have the statements, but what you're telling me, what I'm seeing on the statements, they're not necessarily adding all the way up.
Okay. Then
what I'm telling you is yes, and I think having the information, I didn't have that before when I did your financial analysis before the show. I didn't see where most of that was from your company, and that makes sense. However, you're spending money on for your company, but you're also getting in your debt for that. And
because I'm not focusing it.
You're paying $600 a month in interest. And for someone, you have a pretty healthy income.
With a little health and a little wealth and a lot of love, that's the life that we live. Suits and scrubs.